Well, there we go. Kiwis back to their huddle. Just keeping it tight, Mons. What's the reaction to that?
Well, I think both teams have been told, keep your distance, boys. Last 2 weeks have been getting everyone too excited. Their rendition of the haka, the iconic haka, how those boys performed it. The challenge has been laid down, Glenn.
I love James Fisher-Harris too, taking more of a lead there. Oh, that's appropriate for the captain to step up, isn't it? Lead from the front, Mons.
Well, he's a leader in every way. His actions, and I think even last week, after a couple of the middle forwards, shows intentions.
Well, referee Adam G getting set for another big game.
Hey, mate.
Fantastic job in the grand final, didn't he? A few weeks back now. He assisted by Dave Munro and Chris Sutton. So here we go with the Pacific Championship final. Touched on that game in Mount Smart in 2018, 26-24. 3 survivors from that game that Australia lost. James Tedesco, Valentine Holmes, Ben Hunt. Just two in the Kiwis. Joseph Manu and James Fisher-Harris, who played at lock in that game, but of course has since moved into the front row.
All good.
Kiwis just have a little throw around with the ball just to settle the nerves again, put a full stop on what we've just seen and focus on the game. Cam Munster, experienced campaigner now, game number 12 for Australia today. So Fisher-Harris, game number 15 for New Zealand, debut back in 2016. Few more wins from last week as well. Moses Leota needs a big game today.
Time to run, guys. Stay on.
So the Pacific Championship final is underway. And New Zealand are going to have the first possession. And here comes the captain, James Fisher-Harris.
That's a big one.
Back goes Ruben Cotter.
Straight away, it's a big one.
They both brace for contact.
Good run, and here comes Kapanet. New Zealand need to get to their set, into their set here. As Leota has had a quiet couple of games in the Kiwis. Really played well in that grand final for Penrith.
Excellent.
And that was a lot of intent and purpose in that first run from Fisher-Harris.
Line me up, line me up.
Michael Krookstar got a point to prove. Didn't even run for 100 metres last week, which is a rarity for him these days. Now that was around the shoulders, says referee G from Payne Haas. There goes the kick from Hughes.
Kieran, give turn.
Well-weighted kick. Almost juggling and dropping the ball there was Valentine Holmes, but the Kiwis are going to be penalised. They're all offside from the kick.
Well, the first penalty goes the way of the Australians, the Kangaroos, but we wondered if the head high, first of all, which he called not a head high, off the shoulders, still a little bit high. Better start to this game for the Kiwis. Yep. Last time they kicked the ball out on the full, this time they had a great set getting to halfway. The kick was probably a little bit too short for my liking though, Glenn.
Here's that shot from Payne Haas. Looked fairly good, actually.
Yep. Great call.
Here comes Liam Martin, rested last week. Of course, the Australians had 3 returnees. Liam Martin, one of them, wearing 12. Here's another one, Tino Fa'asuma Malayawi.
Together now!
Such a good player for the Titans now. Payne Haas won't be too far away with his first carry. Yo takes a hit up this time. Tackled by Foran. He continues in that dummy half roll. Hunt with some quick play the ball. Here goes Haas. Got up fast on make the tackle was Britton Nakora. Here comes Daly Cherry Evans. Oh, Tedesco's dropped it. Wow. There's an error that the Kiwis will be thankful for.
Well, you don't often see that happening. The captain, fantastic. As you mentioned, one of 3 players who last played against the Kiwis in 2018 on home soil. Haas came out, he had a look, didn't he? Dylan Brown was coming up, maybe said a few words to him. But the Kiwis got let off the hook. High fives all around. Now they find themselves coming out of their own end.
Well, that error came at just the wrong time for the Australians. They had some good shape. Looming on that right edge. And they see how Jermaine Isaako goes with that carry right there. And it's too slow. Tackle player. And Munster is penalised.
Far too slow. We've seen that. Has been the way for the Australian side. They know the importance of winning the ruck speed with and without the ball. That time just taking a little bit too long, especially early on. Testing referee Adam G.
Well, an error and a penalty conceded by Australia in the first 3 minutes. Of course, New Zealand have already conceded a penalty as well. Here comes Moses Leota.
Together now, squad! Wait, go, 1.
Here is the next carry coming from Joe Tapine.
What's that ball down, squad?
Foran slotting back into dummy half. Here's Brown. Now Hughes, short ballers, threatening the Australians' defence a little bit, but Cotter was up to task, so too Cam Munster. Nikora on the 30. Here comes Fisher Harris backing into Ben Hunt that time. New Zealand looming early in the match here. Standing nice and flat. Beating a couple of tackles, a chance Nickel Brookstad. Kiwis looking to make a hot start. Last play now for them, Foran. Here's Hughes. Brown, can I pass? And Tomoko just can't kind of salvage the ball. So it's going to be Australian possession.
Bit of a shame there on the long shift. Ball going to ground, but you're seeing on a couple of short sides, they had the shape, they're looking to go down that, making their intentions very clear. The second time down that short side, chance Nickel Brookstad. The great feat.
There's some promising early signs as Dylan Edwards takes the first carry on this next set. Playing again on the wing today. Here's Cotter. Remember, Cam Murray not playing in this game. Late withdrawal today. With Cotter taking his spot due to injury. Yo. Haas, they got up real fast on him again, didn't they?
Great shot. Line speed's terrific. They actually win this tackle. Need more of it, the Kiwis.
Yeah, Papali'i. That was really good. Yo looking for some space, almost getting through Papali'i again. With the final stop. Haas again. Big fella couldn't get his legs pumping that time. So last play now for the Australians, right on the halfway line. Hunt. Daly Cherry Evans eludes James Fisher-Harris. Nickel Brookstad on his own 20. And a bit of space for that kick return.
Stand now! Wait! Go.
Nickel Brookstad can milk that penalty. Didn't come off Isaiah Yo. Here's Mulitalo.
Surrender! Stand!
8th test for him. He scored 6 tries for the Kiwis. Isaako. So the game settled down in these first 5 minutes as Hughes goes into dummy half now. Joe Manu.
Let go!
Manu over the halfway line.
Go for.
Here's Hughes. Leota. Again, not really good front foot running ball for Moses Leota that time.
Last one, squad! Go, don't block chance.
Here's Hughes with the kick on the last. That one's got more height on it. Almost taken by Mulitalo. It's actually gone out on the full, though, only just.
I'll get the mark for you.
As Edwards comes back to start the set for Australia.
Well, he knows Edwards had 1 foot over the line. He's prepared to take down the full, which means that they get possession handed over.
Play the ball.
Play the ball here. come upfield at least 20, 30 metres. Makes their job a lot easier. All their position has actually started from the halfway mark through this game.
It has, hasn't it, as Edwards
Move down, squad!
tries to drive over the halfway line. Leota finishes off the tackle.
Isaiah, no more! Wait! Go T. Come on, Joey!
Here's Haas.
Up the ball! Milky. Go 3, Payne, you grabbed him. So
Here's Tedesco. Tedesco on the 20.
Yeah, step. Go forward, come on, Kieran, give me a step.
Here's Yo. Now Daly Cherry Evans with the kick on the 5th tackle. Now Mulitalo. And Mulitalo almost driven back into the in goal. That was a good chase.
Well, defence makes up for it. Numbers in the picture, line speed, intent. Because I tell you what, they're a little bit clunky with the ball, Australia. We know how much weapons they've got across the park. Not quite fluent at the moment.
Haas tried to get smashed ball to Morkel.
Ben off the ball! Hold. Go for it.
Here's Papali'i.
Oh, it's a wonderful carry. Papali'i bumps one, fends the other, comes across. Great collisions, Glenn.
Yeah, it was wonderful, wasn't it? There's 4 into the line. Now Joe Tapane.
Last one,
Not many tackles being missed by either two teams at the moment, as we see Hughes just drifting outside the 40, going for distance this time. And now Dylan Edwards with that catch. And a good chase by Nikora. He had a fine game last week. Nikora.
Yeah, wonderful chase. Joey Manu down there as well. What comes next is good effort on effort. Get that line speed, that black ball up in their face.
Abuai Fido with that carry now. Holmes. How good was Valentine Holmes last week? Very good game. Goal kicking was pretty much perfect too. Got a try. So Australia trying to work it up towards the halfway line through Staggs. Now Tedesco. Tapane trying to muscle up on defence that time.
Wrap your arms, Joe.
And now Daly Cherry Evans. Down to Ronaldo Mulitalo.
Okay, go on now.
Well, it's been set for set so far for a while, Mons, hasn't it? Been pretty steady play by both teams.
Yep, the arm wrestle. Both sides just trying to win that territory battle. Kicking games pretty much mirror each other in terms of what they're trying to do. Bit of height in the corner. They'll get in the extra tackle on the set to Morkel. Now, he was brilliant last week. 16 carries, 123 metres. This is what he needs more of tonight.
Yeah, and he rolled forward nicely there. Jermaine Issa-Ako looking to capitalise to Morkel.
Go for.
He has been fantastic for the Kiwis in the
wrap your arms.
test that they've played so far. There's a fantastic run from Tapane, getting the arms free too. Fantastic run. Hughes. Back comes Moses Leota. That's better. Nice and direct that time. Last play. Hughes with a bit more space this time. Issa-Ako chasing through. Well, that's come forward off an Australian player. And it is a tackle, a set restart. Hughes. Nikora. 5 metres out, the Kiwis. With a big chance to score first here. Here's Manu. He'll have to score in the Waikato being a Waikato lad. It's another set restart for the Kiwis. Nickel Crookstar looking for that penalty. But it's not coming from referee G this time.
Nowhere to go. Go one.
Manu. Here's Jerome Hughes. Fisher Harris. Dylan Brown forced to take the tackle. There's got plenty of tackles left in the set, remember. Here's Foran with space. Kieran Foran.
Hold. Release.
Now Brown into dummy half. Hughes. Lots of green and gold jumpers there. Fisher Harris with the kick. Don't know if that was the right play, James Fisher Harris, as we see Edwards comfortably gather that one.
Third tackle too, Glenn. Disappointing end to the set. They have looked lively. First time either team had the chance of back-to-back sets, and especially in good territory. That time undone by that kick from the skipper.
Yeah, maybe a tackle misread there by James Fisher Harris. And here's a good strong carry by Valentine Holmes.
James here.
Yeah, but you just get the sense that in terms of the arm wrestle, the Kiwis are rolling forward, and Tapane with the second phase, it really has helped the side get down the paddock.
Hold it, John. Wait. Go forward, beyond.
Asua Maliawi with that play. Now Liam Martin.
Heavy.
Again, the Australians pretty much coming out of their, or off their own goal line in that set. They might play some football. No, Munster does end up kicking. And it is Issa Ako under it. Nicely taken by Jermaine Issa Ako.
Yeah, great take, wonderful feet. Gets himself in a good position. Going to fight to play that ball.
Michael Klukstad. Hughes. Brown. Could be some broken play opportunities here.
That's promising.
It is. Away goes Foran on this left edge. And Tomoko could tackle on him. That was a beauty from Isaiah Yeo. Here's Foran. And now Manu, he's popped up on this left edge. Shot ball is good. And Hughes almost got through. That's a good option by the Kiwis. Last play now. Here's Brown. Mulitalo Papali'i chasing through here. Still the last play. Brown. And back goes Daly Cherry Evans, who's not held. Fisher Harris nails him.
Well, of the two sides, the Kiwis are looking more lively. Dylan Brown, though, bit of a show and go. When he's getting his hands on the ball, when he decides to run, this side looks more dangerous.
Katoni Staggs. Now James Tedesco looking to get his team on the front foot. Not really got on the front foot so far. Here's Holmes out of dummy half. Throws himself into the line. That's a good carry. Martin. Now Ben Hunt. Just gives it back to Haas. Haven't got that that connection just yet, have they? With Payne Haas just yet. Munster is going for the big spiral bomb this time. There's Nicol Klukstad. Almost overran it, but he's so secure under the high ball. And now he creates some space for Mulitalo, who's off. Mulitalo, one to beat here. Great support play from Dylan Brown. Oh, that's fancy footwork. Great breakout by the Kiwis.
Numbers on the right.
Yeah, they're all lining up, aren't they? Nicol Klukstad. Here's Hughes. Here's Nikora. Manu. Nikora has it again. Didn't give it to Hughes, who was in the clear and might have been in for a try. Set restart for the Kiwis.
He was in.
Manu. Aliota. Foran, don't know who's expecting it. Big cut out pass. Mulitalo for the corner. Oh, yeah! The Kiwis hit the front after 14 minutes.
Well, Dylan Brown, we made mention that when he has his hands on the ball, when he decides to run and goes to the line, it does look very threatening. He had his hand in everything of late. This last little 5-minute period, there's the full week then from Ronaldo Mulitalo. Get into space. But a happy feet here as well. Inside, outside. Tedesco does a great job in pulling him down. It doesn't stop there too. Refuses to dive the ball. Dylan Brown, a number of passes. The Kiwis kept this alive. And they come back finally to this side. Leota with the pass also. Foran knows what to do, pass it on. It's that ball though, Glenn. It's a wonderful ball. Out wide. Wonderful touchdown try.
Mulitalo had a bit of work to do too. He took full advantage of Valentine Holmes slipping over earlier on in that play. Good finish. He just eluded Katoni Staggs there. And Mulitalo in for the try. Now that is try number 7 in a Kiwis jumper.
It's a different start to last week, that's for sure. First part of the game, kicking the ball out. This arm wrestle been back and forth, and the Kiwis really have got the better of them in the last couple of instances. Look at that, it's just a looping pass. He timed it well, just the perfect weight, and they've got off the bench. They're happy.
Yeah.
It's always good seeing Big Nelson hustle for Solomona get up.
We'll just keep an eye on contact, make sure none of these
Here's
are
Jermaine
high.
Issa Ako.
I've warned a few of them about wrapping.
Looking to convert Mulitalo's try. 3 from 3 last week, Jermaine Issa Ako.
No.
Yes, that's how to do it, isn't it? 6 points to nil. So Ako, the fine conversion from the sideline. Ronaldo Mulitalo made every post winner since coming into the Kiwis, Monts.
Kieran Foran, when you talk about winners, 280-odd games in the NRL, hasn't played hooker once. Steps up for his country as the fourth-string hooker. He's done a wonderful job. Whether it be the carries, the passing, the vision, or even just being that fierce little set of shoulders in the middle of the field.
Time you run, guys.
Field is looking absolute picture here in Hamilton. I hope you're enjoying the coverage here of the Pacific Championship Final for 2023. Here comes Fisher Harris.
Hand off the ball! Wait. Go one.
Foran. Going to take the run himself.
Square. Go two.
Now Brown. As Leota will take the third carry.
Up now in square. Hamiso. Wait. Go three.
Won't belong to Nelson. Lasaka Solomona as we see Tapine that late footwork again. What a great run.
Exceptional feet. Post carry meters amazing. Even threat of an offload.
There's Nickel Crookstad. Tapine's already run 50 metres in the game with 5 hit-ups as we see Hughes end the set with the kick. Ako chasing through. He's going to compete for this one. He couldn't get there in the end with a hammer getting in the road, and now here comes Tabuai Fido with the next carry.
A number of Australian forwards, hands on hips, trying to get back on side.
Jerry Evans. There's Holmes. Left there by Mulitalo a moment ago. Tedesco sniffing around the short side. There's space from him. Good tackle by Dylan Brown. Yo. Plenty of power off that Australian bench today too, with Lindsay Collins and Pat Carrigan ready to come on. And there goes the kick from inside the 40, but it's not going for a 40-20. There's Nickel Crookstad. Got that one well and truly come under control.
It's a weird set then when you don't give Payne Haas, one of the premier front rows in the competition, a touch of the ball. They seem to be playing away from him, not by choice, but sometimes just by circumstances as well. Not on purpose, but the way it's worked out, he hasn't been able to get himself into the game.
Asua Mauliawi also didn't get a carry in that set either, which is strange. Haas has only had 5 carries in the game in the first 18 minutes. Here's Leota. Well, New Zealand are getting more possession in these first 20 minutes, as we see. Papali'i now. Throw himself into the line.
Not late.
Hughes. All the kicking so far. Tedesco bounces out of Mulitalo's tackle.
Oh, wonderful take, strong carry. Puts aside on the front foot now. He even gains a penalty.
Yeah, great work from the captain.
Talk about captain's knocks, leadership. His team need it most. So look around his side, a lot of hands on hips. That just frees them up to have a bit of a breather, reset, regroup. Here's some of the leaders amongst them and their voice, and then reload and go again.
Let's go, Joey. Yeah, Joey jumped over him. Okay.
Let's see if Australia can get some fire and brimstone into this.
Go.
Set here. Liam Martin takes the first carry.
Up square! Wait!
Standing in midfield at the moment. So see Katoni Staggs with strong carry.
And play the ball.
And here comes Asua Maliawi. They're going to go back to the penalty here, Monts.
Sorry, Glenn, that's right. Just
it's unacceptable. He wins a
the
run.
way he hit that ball, the intent to break through. Got up and played it just as quickly. Wonderful effort. Maybe a bit milky, but regardless, was entitled to that penalty. Now they're hot on attack.
Front foot.
Well, Staggs and Herbie Farm were so good for the Broncos towards the back end of the season. It's Asua Maliawi. So Australia now have a chance to hit back here. The first set of 6 really deep in the Kiwis' territory. Short ball is decent to Cotter.
Kiwi, move! Wait.
Hunt waits at dummy half. Now Munster. Munster, good hands to Jerry Evans. Passes just behind Staggs. Just a touch. Just stop and go back for it. Momentum lost. Jerry Evans again. There's Big Tino. Into the 10 he goes.
Hold. That's each other. Go for
Hunt.
James, square up.
Yo. Perfect place for Yo to cook something up, didn't so? As we see the last tackle come for the Kangaroos. Munster. That's Tedesco. Again, the turf undoing an Australian player. Still the last here, Haas.
Still last.
And Cherry Evans concedes defeat almost with that kick, Monty, as we see Mulitalo field the ball and create some attacking options for the Kiwis.
How good has he been today? The kid from Otara went overseas after deciding he didn't want to play football anymore. Been wonderful already to start this game.
Nickel Krugstad.
Up now and square.
That slip there on that last tackle play has been critical already. And what about that missed tackle count there? Look at that. They're averaging more than one a minute at the moment, Monts.
You just don't see that from the Australians. And now for the defence. We know defenceman games. We have a look at this here. There was a bit of a finger in the eye from Chance. For Chance. Cody Cherry Evans. There's much in that. No malice, that's for sure. Yes, those missed tackles, unheard of. You know, missed tackle a minute, let alone in the game or a half.
Oh, look at those run meters for Nickel Krugstad, 87. He's almost at last week's number. And we've only had 21 minutes. Mulitalo's got 90 metres. Of course, he had that big breakout before.
That's what
Thompson.
That's what happens sometimes when you mess with your side and you rest a few players. We've mentioned that man there, Payne Haas, and how he hasn't been able to find his way into the side and get his rhythm. We know how dangerous he is when he can do that and set a platform for his side.
Tackle 3. Time on.
Yeah, well, they had the opportunity earlier on in a couple of tackles, didn't they? But they got right up in his face. Papali'i Nikora.
Move, Tino! Hold! Go 4.
Here's Tapine.
What the late feet of his, Glenn, he just evades the defender or fades off. Either way.
He's having a great game, isn't he? Here's Hughes on the last tackle. Back goes Dylan Edwards. He's looking right under the sun there. He's safe. Very dependable player, Dylan Edwards.
Wait.
Kiwi's tackling's been solid in the game so far.
Go to Payne.
Here's Munster taking a carry out of dummy half.
Hold! Release on the mark, Cam. Milking, go 3.
Away goes Hunt, now Haas.
Moses now, Joe.
Fine job on Haas.
Papali'i again, right up in his face. Likewise for Leota. Now Isaiah Yo, sensing there might be an opportunity behind the ruck. Good carry by Isaiah Yo.
James. Dylan. Hold it. Go.
Hunt.
Not late.
There goes the kick from Cherry Evans.
Tino.
Solid, if unspectacular set that time, Monty.
Yeah, absolutely. Defensively sound, diffusing that kick. Oh, Tomoko. Now, I know you're a favourite of Tomoko, Matt Tomoko's, and saying that he deserved these honours.
That's why, but that play right there. Here's a chance for the Kiwis. Big overlap on this right edge. Here goes Manu. Good tackle coming in there
Wait.
from Cam Munster. But going back to Tomoko, yeah. What's not to like about him when he does stuff like that?
Has not put a foot wrong with the ball, without the ball. Defensively, we thought there may be some frailties, but he really has shown and put up his hand that he's a centre for the future.
Go.
Yeah, Tomoko, still only 23. And here goes the kick from Brown this time. Papali'i chasing through. Even though that's the last play, and it will be a handover. Still good to see him competing. Now here's Tomoko.
His carries have been out of this world. It's not often when you play against an Australian side and you come out of yardage when the position's been against you that you never get bum rushed or get pushed back. Terrific last week, terrific today.
Tedesco. Tackle drifting up high from Joseph Tapine. Not high, according to referee G. Here's Haas with a bit more head of steam up this time.
Go 3.
Here's Hunt again. Munster back on the inside. James Tedesco.
Now Moses.
This is better from the Australians. A little bit of ruck speed too coming from them this time.
Now James.
Cherry Evans. Haas. Down goes Nikora. Isaiah Yeo.
Hold!
Last play for Australia.
Go.
Again, the kick is coming from relatively deep, or are they going to run it here? Valentine Holmes. Here's Holmes with a big chance. That has had a snuff out an opportunity right there.
Mulitalo with the smackdown. He has been brilliant. Only 25 minutes into this game and he's got a highlight reel to die for. Scoring tries, putting shots on, taking bombs. Ronaldo Mulitalo, what can you do? This is what he can do. Bang!
Just hitting a brick wall, isn't he? Here's Nelson Afasisolo into the game. Perfect time to introduce him, and now Leo Thompson out there too.
Isaiah off the group.
He's been good too. Not looked out of place on the international stage.
Second carry for Nelson Asafasolo.
Hold! Release!
So James Fisher-Harris has come off, and so too has Moses Leota.
Backwards.
And it's gone backwards, so
Still 4.
still error rate pretty low for both teams as Thompson gets his second carry of the set, not by choice either. Here's Foran. Now Hughes with lots of space. The last play in the quarter, if he can offload. Manu does kick eventually, and he's going to kick it out on the full. So it'll be Australia.
Well, that's a shame. Should have moved that ball on a little bit earlier, given a bit of space, and the kick wasn't the best one to finish that. But talk about enterprising, talk about playing what they've seen in front. It really has been a different Kiwi side that we've enjoyed to watch so far today.
The Australians have gone to their bench as well. Lindsay Collins is out there, and so too is Pat Carrigan.
Wait! That one.
It's Collins with his first carry. 2 tries against the Kiwis last week for Lindsay Collins.
Hold in. Go to.
Early kick in the count. He's going for a 40-20. Daly Cherry Evans. He hasn't got the angle or the bounce, which was just as well for the Kiwis, because Chance Nicol-Pluksta was just slightly out of position there.
Look at that chase though. A lot of Australian jumpers up. They're putting the pressure on, trying to turn the screws.
Together, Lindsay! Hold. Go to.
Yes. Nicol-Pluksta again. Yeah, ran for, I think, 94 metres last week, 95 metres. He's exceeded that in 27 minutes this week. Thompson. He just joined us. There's only one try in the game so far. Ronaldo Mulitalo. In the corner, converted by Jermaine Issa-Ako. That offload to Tapane from Manu. Rodney Carter picks up the dregs from that pass. Not a bad run there. There's Foran, now to Hughes.
Nelson, give 10. Nelson.
Tedesco comfortably under that one. A lot about these Australians keeping slipping over here in this game. There's Edwards set hard.
I mean, Manu's been working too. Defensively, popping up by both sides of the field with the ball. Tomoko not really seeing the ball, especially in yardage as well.
Big difference in the run meters in the game so far. You see Carrigan go over the halfway line. Wonderful season for the Broncos. Harry Grant out there too now for the Kangaroos. Damaging dummy half, of course, as we see Cherry Evans. Senses a chance off the inside. Where's the forward pass? Didn't come. Here goes Harry Grant with the kick. Has he overcooked that? No, he hasn't. And Nicol-Pluksta is going to get caught in the end goal.
Yeah, I thought the second pass to Harry Grant as well was forward. I tell you what, they refused to give it. I know that he's 6 points behind, but a lot of possession against him. The Australian side is turning it up. This pass inside, forward. This one here, I think from Harry Grant. Yeah, I tell you what though, it has been exciting to watch. Both sides, there's not a lot in it.
It feels very even as we have a glorious day here in Hamilton, that's for sure. Kiwis have gone short. Oh, Mulitalo's got it, and he's away again. Extraordinary player in this game. Here is Thompson.
Hurry, Pat, square!
Want to regather from the short kickoff. Ruben Cotter.
Hold it. Go free.
It's Russell, Big Nelson. You heard that all around the stadium. Good answer from the Kiwis to walk off.
Still free.
No knock on though, as Mulitalo is just going to have to take the tackle.
I'm now leading square.
Got some budgie smugglers on him too.
Hold. Hold.
Very
Got it too.
bright, much like his play this afternoon.
It's the Moko.
Boys, one set. Hold.
It's again proving hard to tackle. Last play now for the Kiwis. Hughes. Getting the kick away, an attacking kick too. Hughes.
Backwards, knock on now. Yep, back. Zero coming.
Now let's play on, says referee G.
Up now.
Ruled a knock on from the Kiwis, so even if they had regathered it there, they wouldn't have gone on with it.
Yeah, easy to say from above. You're looking down, but I thought he probably could have kicked that ball in the hands, had some numbers.
Cotter. Tarpanan there making a tackle. What a stint he's putting in here. 68 metres, 15 tackles already for Joe Tarpanan.
Yeah, chase across as well. A lot of energy out there from the leaders.
Here's Harry Grant. Now Collins.
Nelson now. Go for.
Ruxby's excellent. Grant, oh, is that forward pass? Yes, it was. It was forward, says the officials that time.
We watch like Nelson or
we
something.
were right on one
Does
that
here.
one, Monty.
He checks him, two-hand pass is what you meant to do. And that did ensure that that pass drift forward out of his hands. Got to check the dummy half when he runs out like that. Two-hand touch, can't do a lot more. You can't jump in on him, because if you do, then he'll just offload that ball, get him behind the ruck. But what about this man?
Outside playing when the ball goes forward.
What a Kiwi he's been. Kieran Foran.
That was zero. Shot clock off.
Number 31 for New Zealand today.
Jerome.
He's only scored the one try for the Kiwis once back in 2014 against Samoa.
Cam.
A wonderful Sherbert. Always asked if he wants to don the black jumper. Black and white, he always says yes. He always plays to the best of his abilities.
Manu Brown is out there now. Here's Nickel Klukstad linking up with Manu. Manu looking to get those arms through, but he'll just take the tackle.
Hold.
Oh, here's Brown at dummy half now. Hughes back to Thompson on the inside. Inside the 20 go the Kiwis. Brown. Hughes, short ball this time to Tapane. Another try for the Kiwis right here. Will be fantastic if they can do it as Brown.
Stand now. Wait.
Kiwi chuck goes up, which is great. Thompson again, really asking those defenders to make tackles. Last play now for New Zealand. Here's Hughes, gets the kick through okay, mid-quarter. Not obstructed. Edwards is not going to get back out anyway. Well, that's an interesting call by the officials. The quarter looked like he might have been obstructed.
I think that's the right thing. They had eyes for the ball when they turn. There you see Munster grabbing across a little bit. Crafty character. Tell you what though, Leo Thompson, I wouldn't think it's his first year of international football. He's been terrific. Really has been. I think he's been around for at least 20 tests the way he's been playing.
Oh, the Aussies going short as well.
Knock on Australia.
Let's play on. Australia call for a knock on there. Enraged Daly Cherry Evans.
Hurry, hurry. Go zero.
So here's the Kiwis, another big chance. Tapane sets it up midfield.
Release here. Come on, come on. Go one.
Brown out to Hughes. Hughes, good pass. Nickel Klukstad. He's sucked off for the corner.
Coming in the two.
Jermaine Isaako. A wonderful season for the Dolphins.
Defensive from home.
Just as terrific in the international colours in the black and white. Some beautiful shape coming down the right. We've seen earlier on with the short side plays and what they're trying to do. Bit of a swing shape as well. See them come out here. backdoor play. Charles Nicholl on the sweep. He came across, did enough. He knew that a short ball was going to be enough to get him there. Hughes, though, going deep into the line. Great try. They know how to finish these days. He's been one of the best wingers this year.
Checking on the obstruction.
He runs the inside shoulder, so I'm sure that's fine. One who runs on the inside shoulder of Tabuai Fido. Try confirmed.
Oh, we saw that play many times from the Warriors this season, Monty. Slick execution.
Yep.
It's just so hard to defend, isn't it?
Good to go, mate.
Oh, it is. When you get a chance running on that line. It's a wonderful job. We've always said that this Kiwi team does get better as the weeks go on.
Yeah, all good boys here.
Mentioned this morning as well on socials that they did really look tight and looked like they were enjoying each other's company. Really have looked like they've gelled, come together nicely, some wonderful combinations, and the big players have been standing up across the park.
Once again, Nickel Klokstad involved in the thick of it. Isa Ako goes in to score. Try number 4 in his Kiwis career.
I know the one you talked about on Harry. It was like 0 tackle on the way. Yeah.
Perfect time to strike just before half-time too, Monty. Goal kicking's important, as we know. Don't want to mention last weekend. Points to know what great goal kicking from Jermaine. Isa Ako converts his own try.
Kiwis 12. Kangaroos 0.
The crowd enjoying themselves here at Waikato Stadium. We hope you are at home too, wherever you're watching this game. Kiwis up 12 points to 0 with just 4 minutes to play until half-time.
This tackle stat, 31-10, Glenn.
That's incredible, isn't it? Thompson really trying to work Carrigan over.
Oh, he's got a long career in this jumper.
Nelson Asafa Solomona. He's gone to the bowling alley.
I'm not sure Harry's going to talk to him when they go back to pre-season training.
Yeah, Harry Grant. That's two on him now. As we see Isaiah Papali'i.
You two hold. Go 3, good.
Now here comes Tapane, who's been one of the stars for the Kiwis in this first half.
Still 3.
Here's Thompson again. Tackle bust stat. Look at the line breaks too. 4-0 Monts. Tackle bust before 35-13. And there's a little error. Well, that's a bit messy from the Kiwis.
Nelson! No, we both push each other, so that's why we've got a knock on.
Well, momentum was truly on this Kiwi side.
Let's go.
Fortunately, that mistake in the play of the ball. It's going to cost them the momentum that they've had going in. Mentioned it's almost been a perfect start, 12-0. If they scored just before the break, well, the momentum that they take into it, or thought they were going to take into it, will be underdone.
There's Asafa Solomona, who's always up.
Arms around, Britton.
Care that his Melbourne Storm teammates are on the other side of the field in this game.
Break!
Jerry Evans, here's Staggs. The Aussies running out of time to get something out of this first half.
Joe, wait!
Here's Grant. Collins. Tough man, Lindsay Collins.
Nelson! Square! Holding. Go to.
Jerry Evans. Here's Munster. This run by Reuben Cotter.
Wait, Joe.
That'll be the last chance for the Australians in the first half as we see a good little angle run there from Collins again. Important the Kiwis hold out here. Grant. 10 metres out. Very messy from Harry Grant.
We don't see that either. Jumped out. See a few options presenting itself. Always looks lively. In the end, it was the grip that led him astray.
Let's go. Australia.
Kiwis won't be in any hurry to pick the scrum, although there is still a scrum clock in international
10
football, and it's down to 10
seconds. Lead you down.
seconds.
Come on. James.
Nathan Callister on the sideline,
Shot clock
former
off.
Kiwi captain.
Brilliant, thanks,
Victorious in 2008 when they won the
Hold
world.
there.
Yes, indeed, and he coached that New Zealand A team
go.
against Tonga recently.
Break. Let go, Nelson.
Tomoko gets driven back
Stand
this
on the
time.
mark, Matt.
First time I've seen that in the series, actually.
Katoni.
Well, Tapane, what a star he's been in the first half.
Hold.
Massive
Release.
engine on him. 10
Off
carries,
his grip.
91 metres,
Now.
16 tackles. That's a very good shift against Australia.
It's the second phase as well, the late feet that really does
Wait.
cause havoc through the middle.
Brown. Leading Nelson Asafa Solomona again. Back went Lindsay Collins this time.
Hold. Release.
He's just too big sometimes, isn't he? It's not fair. Here goes Thompson. Good second phase tackle from Pat Carrigan. He knows how to tackle.
Square. Wait. Go. Not
Averaged 33
late.
through the NRL season as Hughes. Kicks with 20 seconds left in this first half.
Okay, yep. Let him up, Brennan.
Chase from the Kiwis is good.
Going forward. Go one.
Edwards. Well, Holmes was looking to bust through with 10 seconds left. They've sealed the ball off. No offload coming near.
Go two.
So last play of this first half. And, oh, there's a knock on there by Charles Nickel-Crookston, but it won't matter. That will bring down the first half. 2 tries in the first half to Mulitalo and to Isa Ako. 2 conversions by Jermaine Isa Ako. It is 12 points to 0 here in Hamilton in any of their tests. Australia won 8 of the last 9 clashes between these two sides. The only victory in that run that New Zealand's had was in Auckland in 2018. Second half underway here at Hamilton in the Pacific Championships final for 2023. 40 minutes for New Zealand to post a famous victory. 40 minutes for the Australians to mount an epic comeback.
That's great lines, Pete. Going to see if they find some ascendancy through the middle of the field. We're guilty of shifting a little bit too early and not going through the middle, winning the collisions.
Yo, no, away goes Grant on the short side. This is a good set by Australia until Munster. He ends emphatically with that tackle. Here's Carrigan. Collins a little fumble there, but he managed to regather it before it hit a Kiwi player.
Back up. Go.
Last play now for the Kangaroos. There goes the kick from Jaylee Cherry Evans.
Isaiah.
Mulitalo, wonderful first half, 111 metres from 8 carries.
Hellcat.
Well, Coach Mel will be happy with that. Great start, 60 metres with the run.
Go one.
Put the kick up and second tackle, not quite, just out of their 20.
Harry, move.
Leading
Hold it.
runner in the game is Chance Nickel-Crookston, who's got the ball right now. There's another 5 or 6 metres to his total. Making up towards 135 metres now in the game. New Brown continues at dummy half. Here comes Nelson Asafa Solomona.
Go for.
Hughes, big gap up the middle, and the offload's a gem. Nikora down to the 20. Now the Kiwis have got a chance on the last tackle.
Hold it. Go. Ross.
It's Hughes who made that break. Oh, this crossfield kick's a beauty.
It's okay.
Nicely taken there. Beautifully taken by Holmes.
Oh, he's a big game player. Got up nice and high.
Go one. You went
Tolo was
forward.
there as well. We know how high he can jump, what he can do, but Jerome Hughes, the right foot, really has been on form today. Left him for dead. Look at this, off the right, bang!
All numbers 2 on this edge here for Australia. As Munster held the ball. He should have moved it through the hands there. Cotter
Hold.
and Tabuai Fido were away. They were clear for all money. Here's Edwards.
Hold. Release. Joe. Go forward.
Here's Grant, now Tedesco. Game feels like it could open up a little bit here, Monty.
Last Joe.
Let's play now
Wait.
for the Kangaroos.
Don't block. Isaiah, don't move. Hut. Continue.
Litala with the safe hands again. The quick start. Good chase by the Aussies.
Stand down.
This time now there's a number of Kiwi forwards, hands on hips, getting back. Complete opposite to the first half. Winning these collisions, slowing the play of the ball down.
Hold.
Hughes again, that was a fine break he made a moment ago. Now Manu, running straight at Munster. Tackle's fine, didn't go through the horizontal, so play on. There's the call by referee Adam G. Good carry by Nickel Cookstart.
Up now, square. Wait. Go for.
Right up the middle goes Joe Tapine. Played the first 40 minutes.
Hold. Last.
Putting in a big shift in this final.
You're
And
holding
a
each
key
other.
one for
Go.
New Zealand. Here's Hughes with the kick. Oh, the last play.
Dylan.
Tedesco. Good chase from the Kiwis, 2 months.
Nelson, no more.
Yeah, protecting the black wall. Nelson and Solomon are up there as well. Looking to shift out to the...
Oh, good hands from Liam Martin. Can he stay in the field of play here? Oh, turned over anyway, Papali'i.
We don't normally see that from an Australian side. The shift was fine, but when you're flirting with the danger on the edge, you make sure you come inside.
6 more. All early.
There's a set restart. 7th error made by the Australians there. Kiwis have made 4.
Hold. Hold. Go. 1.
Thompson plays the ball. Asif for Solomona.
Drop legs. Hold.
Carrigan's got the big fella
Hold
wrapped
it.
up.
Go to.
Brown continues at dummy half. Hughes again. Starting to look really dangerous. Dylan Brown. Again, good to see him running at the line.
Hold here. Hold. Hold. Go through.
Brown standing wide of the ruck this time. Back comes Thompson on the inside run. Good leg drive from Thompson.
Move now. Tackle 4. Wait. Go through.
Short side attack for the Kiwis. Here's Brown. Papali'i. Last play now for New Zealand.
Wait on zone. Go.
Brown, got to measure this one.
Manu's
There's
there.
Manu. Oh, nicely taken by Tabuai Fido.
Jump just from outside.
Oh, it's going to be a line
Jump
dropout.
from outside.
Always a special though, Tabuai Fido.
Shot clock on.
I mean,
There's another one they haven't got into the game yet either.
oh, absolutely. You mentioned that they're threatening to break on the edge as well, and if he gets in the clear, we know that it's game over. He's going to score every time.
It's got so much speed. Cherium is a restart. It's a long one too. Here comes Big Nelson. Wind up, Big Nelson.
He's looking for Harry Grant as well.
Drop legs. Stand now.
And he found him. Look at that. I love to see that on the sideline too. Tapine.
You need more of this from Tapine. Post-contact meters, the threat of an offload, the late feet.
Wait. Go to.
Brown again.
Outside, defensive.
Here's Hughes. Good hands. The Cook star. Isako fumbles this time.
What's a shame. See Jerome Hughes, a lot of pressure coming in on him, and he faded back on the ball just to ensure that he evades the defender. That ball just going behind him a little bit.
Play the ball.
And a little bit of room. Defenders are coming across though. Australia to come out of their own end now.
It's an exciting start to the second half though, isn't it? Feels like the game has gone up a notch or two.
Australia were clunky in the first half, and they come out here at times look a little bit flustered, but it's not the Australia we know.
Easy.
Here we go again.
Well, these unforced errors just mounting up.
Shot clock on. Dylan. Where do you want it?
You just don't see that from Stags normally.
Even the pass, arguably not the best pass as well.
Let's go, guys.
A lot of uncharacteristic mistakes from this Australian side.
Well, here, look at that. That shot right there sums it up perfectly for the Kiwis right here. 15 metres out, centre field, full set.
Okay,
Big chance for New Zealand here.
Shot clock off. Hold there. Break. Let go.
Hughes, can they cook something up on the first play? Isako for the corner! When did he get there? He has the the try's been awarded. Will it be confirmed, though? I don't know if Ako is convinced he got there.
Well, how often do you see a team strike against one of the best teams in the world? If not the best team in the world, they are, in fact, the world champions. First play off a scrum, set piece. They come across, plenty of chasing across from Australia. Munster gets there, goes on the push. The try is yet to be confirmed. This Ako looks like he's got there. Hard to see, but once again going deep in the line. Once looping.
This is the angle right here.
Oh, he's on the line. I think he places that ball on the line.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Ash. Just having a look at
Well, the body language, I've got to say, after Isako
Clear
scored,
all aspects of play leading up to this.
forced the ball
Jermaine
away, really.
Isako maintains possession. He grounds the ball, just bringing another angle.
Oh, that's a different look there, Glenn.
As you
Wow.
can see on the left, the ball's on the ground, and the right, there is a gap between the line and the ball. We have a decision.
Wow.
Excellent.
You know what's coming, don't you?
Judging by that reaction from the crowd, that is a try, my friend.
Just inside.
How he scored that. The first play from the scrum. The cover coming across. Munster did a terrific job to get there and push him what we thought was going to be enough to get him out. It's a game of millimetres. I'm sure just a couple involved in that one between the try line and the ball.
Yeah.
The finisher.
Well, that was outstanding. Well, he deserves to convert that try, Monty. So score remains 16 points to nil, 3 tries to nil. Fantastic winger. Jermaine Isako, you know, he's a bit of a redemption story this year, isn't he, Monty? Didn't have a happy last couple of years at the Broncos, neither at the Titans, and now the Dolphins has really seen him get back to his best.
He's been one of the shining lights for the Dolphins this year. Wonderful form. I remember when the boy from Canterbury, Christchurch, came in and played his first test for the Kiwis a very long time ago. I think he's going to get back to those honours. The boys, he back. Better than ever.
Terrific performance all season.
That was a shot. Lindsay Collins, a number of Australian boys there. Drove him back as well.
On the mark, Matt! Hold in.
Kiwis continue here. Nelson Asafa-Solomona getting through Collins that time.
Move, Lindsay! Hold in. Go through.
Yes, toughing it. So far, he's put in a massive shift, just like he did in the first half. Up to 130 metres from 14 carries, he goes 20 tackles as well. Nickel Krukstad. Again, what a transformation from last week from Charles Nickel Krukstad.
On the mark, chance. Go.
He's going to go well over 200 metres if he continues at this form. There's the kick from Hughes. Straight down to Tedesco's throat that time, though. Good chase from Dylan Brown. Got him.
What's most pleasing for the Kiwis is the fact that they had a nice line there to meet them. You see the back five now trying to get out of there.
Joe, give room!
Tapping it, offensively just as good as ever with the ball.
All the stats
Together, New Zealand!
massively in New Zealand's favour, aren't they? So we go through them at the left-hand corner of your screen, and Yo, he's bent backwards there.
Wait. Go for it.
Harry Grant. Here's Munster. Desperate to get something going as Katoni Staggs busts a couple of tackles, as he generally does.
Last one, Leo!
Nothing moving on that fifth play. Last play now for Australia, Munster.
chance.
Beautiful take.
Chance Nickel Klukstad. As you mentioned, 170 metres already. But just diffusing situations like that, getting up, getting the ball down. Just safe as houses, Glenn.
Yeah, he's slight dip in form last week, but he's woken up on the right side of the bed today, that's for sure.
And he carries again, effort on effort.
And the offload is a gem too. Away goes Brown. Good run by New Brown. Of course, he scored a try and debut against Samoa a couple of weeks, and there's a strip by Ruben Cotter.
Well, Adam G caught it, New Zealand. He saw that Ruben Cotter was going for the ball. He warned him.
So he's held, okay? By the time he gets it, he's
forced
held,
to
mate.
call the penalty. This is going to help them even further. Look at Klukstad. Wonderful, you see him kissing his wrist before the game and his kids on his wrists. Ruben Cotter, I don't know what he thought was right for his side, but Adam G caught him off.
Hold you guys. Go.
More field position, more possession for New Zealand.
Patrick, squad!
As they look to really kick clear from the Australian team. Worth mentioning too, Monty, that in the 2 and a bit games that the Kiwis have played in New Zealand this international campaign, they haven't conceded a point yet.
Can release! Go to.
Great run by Tapine again. Just unstoppable today. Look at Hughes. The space is right there for Jerome Hughes. James Fisher-Harris back on the field. Here's Brown. Dylan Brown almost getting through.
Oh, what a combination when you see him running to the line. And twice in a set from either half is great.
Brown on the short side. Papali'i. You got to try against Samoa.
Give room!
2 weeks back, 3 weeks back now.
Wait! Go for it.
Brown. Here is Dylan Brown. Back to James Fisher-Harris. Powering towards the goal line. Last play now for New Zealand.
Go. Thanks, mate. Out the back.
Hughes.
Out the back.
They're looking to walk up that same play again. Now Manu with a little dab this time. It's well weighted. Almost a try right there.
The second
double
one
knock
from
on.
Gillen is a knock on. The second one's a knock on from Gillen.
So it looks like Australia have knocked it on.
Shot clock on. The first one I ruled backwards. The second one I ruled knock on.
So I thought it was Australia with the first knock on, but he's calling New Zealand with the first knock on.
Jerome.
He was saying that this initial one here from Edwards was back. And it's a knock on here from Isako. He saw his left hand get underneath that, even chance coming through.
I don't know if that's right, Monty. I reckon he's called it against Dylan Edwards.
Yeah, it's all good.
A second little fumble he's called and ruled a knock on.
I think he's been told.
Hold there. Break.
Anyway, Australia, New Zealand have got the ball again. Here comes Dylan Brown.
Daly, no more. Hold, Harry.
Oh, we figured it out eventually. Here's New Brown. Here's Tapine. He's taking the tackle.
Hold.
No, he's a danger man. He's trying to wrap him up.
Hold. Go to.
Brown. Here's Fisher-Harris. Fisher-Harris within a whisker.
Milking. Go free. Outside.
Thompson. Thompson desperately trying to get those arms free.
Hold. Release. Go for.
Hughes.
Defensive.
Here's Manu. Good tackle from Tabuai-Fidow. Got him wrapped up.
They really had a great series, those two.
Wait. Go.
Each other's faces.
Wait.
Great contest.
Better defence this time by Australia. Can New Zealand, though, score on the last play? Oh, that's Valentine Holmes at his best.
Up square.
How high did he get up just then? They're in a lot of trouble. The Australian team gets up so high above all, in fact.
Well, defensively, Australia were brilliant in that set right there.
Go to.
Back comes Payne Haas. And Tino
Fa'asua
Maliawi is back out there as well.
Go free. James.
Get your hands on the ball, Glenn. Playing away from them too often in the first half. They need to set their platform for his team.
There's Fa'asua Maliawi.
Right side. Go. Don't block.
Munster from inside the 40. Back in perfect position, Jermaine Isaako.
Stand down.
Another little skip Jermaine Isaako has in his game. Now Nickel Krukstad with the second carry.
Up square, right side.
Very close to getting over 200 metres. And on the next carry, he'll get there and stall over a quarter to go.
Yeah, Mulitalo with the next carry.
Hey, let him up.
Hasn't seen much of the play go his way in the second half, not like the first. Here's Tomoko. Really haven't utilised that left edge attack in the second half so far. Now Tapine as they look to play some football down the right again. A lovely short ball there to Nikora. That was nice. Oh, Manu, touch of class there.
Got it.
And Hughes would have wanted a bit more on that kick, Moss.
Disappointing into the set. A lot of razzle-dazzle.
Thanks, mate.
Cream on top should have been the kick, not the case.
Joe, let him up. Hold. Go to.
Grant. James Tedesco. Just two Australians have gone over 100 metres in the game. I can tell you that there are 7 in the New Zealand team. There's Daly Cherry Evans, the 2 in the Australian team that have gone over 100 metres are Tedesco and Holmes. That's it.
Go for.
Here's Yo.
Last, Leo. James, go. Payne,
Grant again. So the last 5 minutes, the Australians have looked a little bit better. That's a great kick. Here's Holmes.
Good on the inside.
Kick and chase. The bounce is not there for Valentine Holmes. You know, on another day, Monty, that would have been for Australia, they would have been in to score.
I was just going to give him a rap. I mean, just we saw down the other end how he diffused the situation, getting up nice and high above a number of people. This time, a bit of smarts then. Jeez, it was close. The way that the ball is falling and bouncing for the Kiwi side today and the crowd.
Wait, go one.
Rico Hines about to get his boarding past Melbourne Inga. About to throw him into the game.
Perfect player. If you need something different, you need a change up, but that's him. You know what he can do, he can boss the side.
Interesting to see who he comes on for. There's Leota with that carry. Here comes Nickel Krukstad.
Hold! Release! Go for.
Manu. He's one of those 7 players that have gone over 100 metres in this New Zealand team. Hughes, touchdown. That might work out okay. What's that played at?
Charge down. Play the ball. Jerome.
Yep, it's going to be New Zealand ball again.
Where do you want it? Play the ball. Middle.
It really is going against him.
Play the ball.
50-50 calls or
Charge down.
situations where you may get a little bit of luck.
Play the ball.
It's fallen on the Kiwi side.
Play the ball.
100%.
Front foot.
Oh, well, Daly M player of 2022 is on.
Yeah, they're coming
The
up.
presentative game hasn't been the best for him. Now he gets his chance to boss this game and see what he can do at the last quarter.
Wait, go one. Sorry.
Yes, indeed. Fisher Harris. We're going to muscle up again. Now Papali'i running strongly.
Daly, move! Go to.
Tapine. Here he goes again. Joe Tapine keeps the legs up.
Hold! Release, Nico.
Close to a man of the match performance from Joe Tapine, that's for sure. Hughes.
Defensive play on.
Good hands. Tomoko! That is sweet right there for Matt Tomoko.
Well done, touch. Matt Tomoko. Last week he had the most carries in the game for his side. This week he hasn't had as many chances, but when he has, he's been outstanding. That time to score that try, to take it to 20 points, up to 0. It's fantastic. Backdoor play again. Shooter comes out of the line, but then just the pace to get around Daly Cherry Evans. Wonderful play. Like I said, this kid, you loved him for a very long time. You said he should be in the black and white jumper. He's going to be there for years to come, Glenn.
Yeah, great acceleration through the line. Beautiful hands to him from Chance Nickel Krukstad. What a game he's having as well.
Good we go, mate.
And that is a sweet scene if you're a Kiwi supporter. $20 points to 0. A debut try in his third test for Matt Tomoko. Originally from Auckland, of course. 62 games for the Raiders since he debuted in 2020.
Oh, you have another look at it again. Dummy cut, goes back door. Tony Staggs come flying out the line. Didn't have a bearing on what happened out wide, though. It's down to that man and his pace to beat Daly Cherry Evans. found himself outside Tony Staggs.
Time off.
Maybe it was a call for Katoni to say he was going to go up and put a shot on,
Yeah.
force some pressure. Now the pressure is all on the Australians.
Tamuk will be rather, Isako will be very happy to finally not have a conversion attempt on the sideline. Although kickers love those challenges, don't they?
Fairy tale year. I should have stopped now.
Time off.
22 points to nil. Going to be very hard now for the Australians to come back and secure victory. With only 19 minutes to play.
That's a luxury when you get a half that goes to the line, goes deep, and really does isolate players. Jerome Hughes, his kick game, his pass selection, trying to put other players outside him in better positions. It's been immense.
Fisher Harris.
Hold! Hurry, release! Play the ball. Go one. Leave it.
Brown.
You're both holding each other.
Another fantastic
One,
carry
one, one.
from Tarpaner, but Munster's got
Release.
the steal.
Yeah,
Legal
yeah,
that time.
yeah. Go. One.
Here's Hines. Now Liam Martin. So some much needed possession for the Aussies inside New Zealand half.
Hold. Go two.
Hines, first receiver. Here's Cotter. Down to the 20. Really remember Australia being inside New Zealand's 20 in the entire half.
Go
Might
three.
have happened right at the start, perhaps, as Hines. Jerry Evans, good hands. It's been knocked down there by Dylan Brown, but it's not forward, of course.
That's all they want. They just need time down this end, territory. A number of great players who can play with the ball.
Shot clock on. Let's
If
go.
they camp there for some time, they can come up with some good plays.
Just like,
And Brown trying to force the issue. Get up nice and quick.
Go there. Let's go. Exchange. Let's go. Box off. Yeah. Let's go. No, time off then. Get in.
So Cherry Evans with the scrum
Time's
feed.
off. Relax. Break.
What can Munster do here? Tabuai Fido down to the 10. Well, the Kiwis' defence hasn't been really tested at all at this part of the field in the entire game. Fa'asua Maliawe. Let's see if the Kiwis can hold firm here.
Hold here. Hold. Go to.
Grant caught in possession. Tackle wasted there by Australia.
Hold here. Hold here. Hold. Go three. He balked.
Fa'asua Maliawe.
Move, Joey! Hold. Hold. Go four.
Munster out to Hines. Cherry Evans.
Still four.
Now
Outside.
Tedesco.
Still four. That's okay.
Hines with the ball now. Short ball is a good ball to Tino. Fa'asua Maliawe. Now last play now for the Kangaroos.
Go. You ball clear.
Grant to the short side. There's Munster.
Hold it.
The Kiwis have held on and Jerome Hughes has dived on it.
Well, this is mate from Melbourne Storm there to defuse the situation. Poor end for Munster. Looking like they had the Kiwi shot. Leota come across and make the cover tackle on Fa'asua Maliawe. Very good defence from the Kiwis. Yeah, it's just as important now.
Well, here's the try score of the last one. Matomoko.
Move it, go! Go three.
Griffin Neem, first action for him in the game. Fresh legs.
Go four.
Takes his first carry of the contest. Fisher Harris.
Last one, Daly!
Joe Tarpany, after 65 minutes, takes a seat on the bench. Check these numbers out. 17 carries, 180 metres and 26 tackles.
He's been a huge reason why the Kiwis find themselves where they are. Brilliant from the middle of the third of the field. The Aussie have dominated in the past games. Look at that. Griffin Neem from the West Coast. Graham boy, follow me.
Wait!
They loved it, and rightly so. Valentine Holmes finding meters hard to find as well.
Go to.
Oh, Edwards threw it in reverse and not by
Move
choice.
now, Moses! Hold here, Griff, hold! Go through.
Well, see, he was like he was playing for the Kiwis on that play, Monty, wasn't he?
Oh, from Greymouth to Townsville.
And there's an obstruction play.
Take it through.
Well, nothing's going their way, is it, the Australians? Not through the lack of trying or effort. Yeah, correct call. You can't run behind a player like that.
Well, the Kiwis have got 6 tackles up their sleeve, 30 metres out, 22 points to 0. Their record winning margin over Australia scored in 2005, so 18 years ago, 24 points to 0. Monty, with this kick for goal here, they could be equaling that.
So Peter Leach was the manager of that tour and Victoria's team in 2005. He tells me almost weekly. Wonderful servant for the
He'll be
sport,
watching
for the game. So Peter Leach, I know you're out there. You'll be enjoying
kia
this
ora,
thoroughly.
Sir Peter. He'll be enjoying himself right now.
If memory serves me right, and I've had a few knocks, I do believe that's when Stacey found himself coming back in between the pregnancy and birth of his children. Came back and played a stunning handle, winning that game.
So here's Isa Ako. So 3 from 4 on the night so far. $24 points to 0. So we're at the same scoreline we were at in 2005.
Brent Webb, Paul O'Hihi, Ruben Wiki, Louis Anderson, a number of those sort of players that were amongst that Kiwi side that year that got up.
It's coming. Time you right.
So short kick-off for Australia. Look at Isa Ako. Everything going New Zealand's way.
To the line.
Oh, these boys on the flank really have been terrific.
Tino!
There it is, November 27th, 2005. In Leeds, that game.
Bang off the ball! Go through.
There's Jerome Hughes. Now Britton Nakora.
What's that good?
Nigel Vangana played 5'8" for New Zealand in that game. Here's Fisher Harris. David Kidwell, Morty Tony. Shontaine Hape. There's Hughes with the kick. Nice take from Edwards.
And he is on Morty Tony,
Hell no!
general manager of high performance at New Zealand Rugby League as well.
Go one.
There's Valentine Holmes.
Move now, Ronaldo!
And obviously some fairly decent players in that Australian team that day. Minicello, Mark Gasnier, Brent Tate. Danny Vidaris was the captain.
Hold! Go free.
Halves that day with Trent Barrett and Craig Gower
Moses now!
for Australia.
Wait. Go for it.
There's Haas. He's had no real impact on the game whatsoever.
Go. Not late,
Really
James.
interesting they haven't got him into the game at all. Montesa, a bit of an overlap maybe on this left, that forward pass perhaps, but it's allowed to play to continue. Munster, beautiful hands. Hang on. There's a penalty to New Zealand. Another one going against the Kangaroos. Must have been ahead of the kicker.
This was a mile forward regardless.
Yeah. Munster's offside there. No doubt about it.
They got him for the offside and not for the forward pass.
Don't talk to me about forward passes.
I've seen a forward
I'm
pass
pointing
like
my
that
finger at you right now.
in different colours.
Come off. Need a ball.
The game's never over when you've got Australian players. Players throughout their side who can just create from nothing. From long range, short range.
Far out.
Comes on to finish the game as well.
Time on.
Really is a legend
Let's go,
of
mate.
New Rugby League, Kieran Foran.
Well, in 10 minutes, New Zealand can score again. Perhaps that record might be broken. Leota.
Hold! Payne, let him up!
It's been
Ready.
a
Go one.
very good Kiwis performance. There's the captain again.
Tino, release! Hold here. Go to.
Foran. Here's Brown. Good run by Dylan Brown.
Payne, no more! Hold, guys, hold! Go for it.
Foran. On the short side, Fisher Harris, first receiver. Isaiah Papali'i. Kiwis getting down in position. 2 tackles left in the set.
Hold here, Tino. Go for it.
Brown gives it to Griffin Neame. Neame! Griffin Neame! Ecstasy for New Zealand.
Well, I just hope some of his family members are in the crowd. I hope they're here live to see their young man get up and score, albeit his debut try in the colours, and so deserving. And often you see a young man who probably dreamt about that as a youngster, playing in the black and white jumper and scoring a long-range try, or a try in the final, let alone against an Aussie team. Look at that, Dylan Brown didn't even do much, it was just an early ball. He beat 3 defenders and he scores under the black dot. Terrific.
Well, that was a tackle that Nico Hines won't want to see on the replay, that's for sure. Well, he'd only just come on a few minutes before. And the victory wasn't certain before, Mons. It is now, surely.
I didn't think he had that feet. Look at him beating down on his chest. Kiwi jumper. That's what it means to him, the Kiwi.
Good to go.
Changing of guard this year. Number of high-profile guys in the middle of the park who done great service for the Kiwis. Jesse Bromwich and others. Retired from international football. Made way, and the guys that are coming through the new era.
Let's go, guys. Thank you.
What a class, Glenn.
Yeah.
Fantastic from Griffin Neame.
Time off.
You're watching, folks, he plays for the Cowboys. He's just 22, born in Greymouth. And Michael Maguire got the spot on. Stacey Jones, who, of course, was part of that team in 2005, winning 24 points to nil. The record score, perhaps, until today. Still 7.5 minutes to go, though. Still time. 13 points to nil. Issa Ako with another goal. It's 5 from 6 on the night.
Oh, he just beat him. He just beat him with these. He's only just got on the foot park, really. There's no real fatigue. A bit of subtle drop on the shoulders. Look at the legend there, Al Meninga, Michael Hagan. A lot different to last week.
Tony, run!
Isako, well, once too, we've got to say, it's been a pretty good year for rugby league in New Zealand, hasn't it? With the Warriors, of course, having a fantastic season.
Up now, Payne! Line me up, guys.
All the awards, of course, at the Dally M Awards. Andrew Webster, Coach of the Year. And now the league year being finished off
the ball!
with a fantastic performance by the Kiwis.
Comprehensive win, one will always be remembered.
Held now! On the mark!
Of course, not just any match too, it's one for silverware.
Neame, and there could be more tries coming yet, you know. Here's Nickel Klukstad, rather. Over 200 metres in the game. He goes with that run.
Not late, Ben, not late.
Here's Hughes sensing maybe a chance down the short side, and he caught her.
23 hit-ups for Chance.
It's a big game from Chance Nickel Klukstad. High tackle from Kieran Foran.
Easy, easy, easy.
It really has been a complete performance across the board from a number of the Kiwi players.
It's over, it's over.
He's having a rest now, but Joe Tarpanet Wonderful 180 metres. 26 tackles, 17 head-ups.
Still 2 players just in the Australian team that have gone over 100 metres. We're looking at how many from New Zealand have gone over 100 metres now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Stand now.
The number's growing.
Wait. Go on.
Hunt back out there now for the Kangaroos. Here's Haas. He's only run for 75 metres before that carry right there.
Unheard of.
Hold. Go to.
Hines. Tedesco, good hands this time. Nice gather from Holmes.
Up now. Go 3, keep coming.
Liam Martin at dummy half. Australia desperate to save some face here. They don't want to have the donut next to their name, that's for sure. There's Ruben Cotter.
Last one, not early. Wait. No, wait.
Last play now for Munster. Knocked on by Liam Martin. That sums up Australia's day, really.
Okay, Payne, stand. Hold. Go 0. Move, Ben. Wait. Go 1.
Tomoko with that play the ball on the 30.
Hold. Release. Go 2.
4 minutes to play. Late offloads of Jen. That time from Charles the Cook start.
Stand now, Payne. Hold it, mate. Hold it, go. Front foot. Wait. Go 3.
Neen. Try score of that last tackle.
1-1. Let go, Jim. Here it is.
He got one back, didn't he? Got a step by Griffin Neem for Neem to score that try. This time he gets a rip.
It's going to be a set restart, and now Australia get a penalty.
They only stopped because of the whistle. No, you're not challenging. No,
Just been trying to look back through the records to see when the last time Australia scored nothing in a game of rugby league. It might actually be that game in 2005. So it's pretty amazing.
Especially when there's a trophy on the line too, Glenn.
Exactly, highly surprising.
You can't challenge on ruck speed. Go. Up square! Wait! Go 1.
Here's Munster. Now Tedesco.
Isaiah now! Go 2.
Here's Hunt. Sua Maliawe down to the 30.
Go 3.
Hunt again. Here's Nico Hines. Jerry Evans. Katoni Staggs. What can he cook up? He's lost it again. It's one of those games for Katoni Staggs.
It's not just him. It's across the board for this Australian team. 2 teammates come together. It's been a theme of the afternoon, really. Melbourne Storm guys going at it. That time, 2 Penrith boys coming nose to nose. A different type of hongi. Well, this time they can't share the silverware.
Let's go. Take the pull head. 2 minutes. Let's go, guys. Shot clock off.
Well, mid-November coming up.
One down.
Oh, early November, actually. You don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but the new rugby league season next year might can't come fast enough, can it?
Break! Hold!
It's got to be a penalty with Munster.
Let go! Let go! Let's go!
He's got a big mid. He has got an absolute big mid, and he puts it out now.
Challenge.
Fends him off. Slows down the
tackle 1. On-field decision.
Close of the game.
More than 1 in the tackle.
Adam, I'm telling you it's a penalty.
Oh, look, they've got to look how many's in there.
Just seeing how many played in the tackle when the ball is stripped.
Take your pick. Definitely more than one.
Just wait, I've got to listen.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, just let me listen.
Nelson Asafa-Solomon is just attempting to palm Ruben Cotter off. When the ball is stripped, there's more than 2 players in the tackle. The challenge is unsuccessful.
They reviewed that, Ruben. They reviewed it as a palm. Simon, you want to get them on for us? Yeah, we'll keep going though. Nelson, cool head for 1 minute.
You reckon Glenn one more?
Yeah. Completion rate has dropped right off for Australia. Only 67% in the game. New Zealand are completing at 81%.
But they've got to try. Got to be inventive. They've got to try and...
Go for one more try in this last minute. Moses Leota, right on the halfway line. There goes Fisher Harris, running like it's the first minute, not the last. The crowd's on their feet here too at Hamilton. They've witnessed a very special Kiwis performance to win the Pacific Championships, the inaugural Pacific Championship. His name. Fisher Harris, there's Brown with the nudge through. Well, that might be all she wrote in this game with Valentine Holmes whacking it dead. With just seconds remaining. Wonderful end to the 2023 Rugby League year here in New Zealand. Roll on 2024.
Thanks, Ash.
It's a record win over Australia for New Zealand.
Thank you.
30 points to nil. The winners of the Pacific Championship are the Kiwis.
The